Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about Stranger Things season number 2. I'm talking about the whole season from number 1 through 9. Very short season. And we pretty much have the gang back. But they're not together. You see, 11, she in the last season she fought the Demogorgon, and she pretty much transported herself in the Demogorgon. Well, she destroyed the Demogorgon, but it seemed like it took her with her. But she didn't really die. All she did was go to the upside down world. And so everybody thought that, well, she was gone. Except for Mike. He still had hope. He was still trying to reach out to her with his walkie, hoping he could get some type of connection. But nothing. Turns out she returned back on her own. And Hops kept her safe. Kept her hidden. And he also didn't tell nobody. He thought that nobody knew, it'd be less chances for the government to get her and to go after them as well. So he pretty much had her locked up inside of this house, pretty much being like a father to her that she never had. He's doing the best that he possibly can. He's not doing a good job at it, but he does care, and he is trying to protect her. They may have some kind of rough. They have a lot of rough starts and a lot of arguments between the two, because see, 11 want to see her friends, and she also want to see Mike because she's in love with. That's her first love. And Mike misses 11, who he thinks is gone, because that's his first love. And so you had the kids still trying to live their lives and move on, and they had Will back, but Will, even though he's back on this plane, he's not really back all the way through. Because see, there's the big giant monster from the upside down world still has a hold on him. And the more he tries to resist it, it just keeps pulling him back. And the scientists who tested him don't know what's going on. His mother's freaking out because she want to get her son back. But she's happy she got her son back, but he's not back the way she wanted him to be. He's still connected because he's still living in both worlds, and one of them in the upside down world is pulling them back, and not in a good way. Then you had the love triangle going on between Jonathan, Nancy, and Steve. And last season, Nancy ended up with Steve. And Steve started off as a butt. Didn't like him at first, but he had some growth. He had a turnaround. He saw the error of his ways, and he actually became a good guy. He actually started to like him towards the end. So when she ended up with Steve, even though I did want her to go with Jonathan, I wasn't too upset about it. But even though my heart was going the other direction, but stay, it is what it is. So you see them dealing with that little love triangle in this season right here. And then, we had amazing child star actors in this season and last season as well. We also get introduced to another person, Max, played by Sadie Sink, and she has her brother Billy, played by DeCray Montgomery. Now, Max is the person that you like. She's smart. She likes video games. Seems like a cool girl. And because of that, two boys have a huge crush on her. You have Dustin and you have Lucas. Both of them have feelings for her. But only one can have her. But she chooses only one. Yeah, so sad. But then you have her stepbrother or whatever, Billy, who is just a butt. Now, he does not change at all. He starts off as a butt, and he ends up as the butt. There is no growth. There is no change. And for some reason, he's racist too. So it just get any better. The thing is, though, you don't really understand why he's so evil and what happened to his life to make him so bad, and why does he blame her for what happened? Because the only reason that they went there, something bad happened in their past, but they never explore exactly who or what that is. I wish they went into that, but I guess there's no time for that. I guess it was a side story. It probably took the story off track, so it just kept the story focused on the main people. And now it had to introduce Max to the group, so you got a little bit of her background, a little bit, but not too much on that. But also on this journey, you have 11 exploring where she comes from. She finally got to see her mom. They had an interesting encounter, and she also got to meet her, I guess you could say, her sister. Because see, 11 wasn't the only person who was experimented on. We get to see number 8 in this episode. And number 8 was Roman. She's played by Linnea Barthelin. I hope I said her name right. And she's pretty much trying to get revenge on everybody who did experiments on her. And she tries to draw 11 into this world, but 11 like this, no. See, now 11 has killed people too. She's not purely innocent. But she mostly went after people who pretty much try to hurt her or try to kill her or do something bad to her. But this time, you got 8 on the other hand, Roman, who pretty much is going after people who haven't done anything yet. They done it in the past. They did something to her. They're not trying to do anything to her now. They're trying to live their lives, and she's pretty much hunting them down and just killing them. Now, is that right? I don't think so. I mean, they should. The thing is, though, bringing them to the police not gonna do anything because they'll just get away with it. So, killing them I don't think is the answer, but. Well, it was interesting to see the two and how they were both handling with the situation they were going through. They both experienced the same thing, but they had different outcomes. Now that storyline didn't really go anywhere. It was interesting to see. It might be one of the weakest parts of the whole series, but I still did enjoy it. Now I wonder if they're going to explore any more other people who was experimenting on, like from number 1 to 11. Or is there more after that too? I don't know. Was 11 the last one? I think most 11 was the last one. So who were the others before that? Did they survive? Did they all die? Because there is the 8. So there might be some more out there too of other mental capabilities. But overall, I would have enjoyed the season a whole lot. It was short. But the story was focused, and you know exactly where it was. You saw where it was going, and stayed on the main crew while introducing other people to the group as well, and they fit in just nicely. It had humor to it as well that I did enjoy. The gore and the horror was great. The special effects on the show, I think it seems like it's gotten better from last season. I really did enjoy that. I love the new monsters that they introduced to the picture. The new dogs. I did enjoy them. That whole pack of them was great. You got to see like other people, like I said, other people that introduced to like Bob Newby, played by Sean Austin. Like even though you knew his fate when you saw him, I mean his name is Bob Newby, so you know it's not going to end well for him. But still, it was still fun to watch him on the show. He was a lovable dork, and you just really like to see him. I mean, even though I didn't really quite see him going with Joyce, but he was good for her. And I can see why she loved him. So I said, overall, great season. I'm happy that it came back. Looking forward to see what's going to happen next season. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about Stranger Things. Did you enjoy it? Did you love it? Because I know I sure did. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel the big old like, thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams and in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.